Hey everyone, I've been seeing this Optoma ML1080UST popping up all over lately, especially from folks who want a big screen experience without the big footprint. It's that ultra-short throw laser projector that promises a 100-inch picture from just a few inches away, and it's got Google TV built right in. I finally got my hands on one, and I'm ready to share what it's really like to live with it day to day. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the thing that surprised me the most is how small and light it is for something that can throw a 100-inch image. I've used other projectors that weigh a ton and still only give you a 60-inch screen, so lugging this thing around feels almost too easy. I took it to a friend's backyard last weekend, set it up on a picnic table, and within 5 minutes we were watching a movie under the stars. The portability is legit. It's basically the size of a thick paperback book and you can toss it in a backpack with the included carry case. Then there's the picture quality. It's using triple laser RGB tech, which means the colors are punchy but not oversaturated, and the blacks actually look deep instead of washed out gray. I streamed a nature documentary in HDR10 and the reds in the sunsets looked like they were glowing on the wall. Even in a room with some ambient light, the image stayed bright enough to see details without squinting. I've had projectors where you practically have to turn off every light in the house, but this one handles a little bit of spill without falling apart. The built-in Google TV is a nice touch if you don't already have a streaming stick. I logged into my Netflix, Disney+, and even my YouTube Premium account without any lag. The remote is simple, no extra dongles or Bluetooth pairing headaches, and the interface is the same one you're used to on a regular Android TV box. I did notice that the fan kicks in a little louder than I expected when I first powered it on, but it quiets down after a minute and I barely notice it during actual movies. Sound is another area where this thing pleasantly surprised me. Most built-in speakers in projectors sound tinny, but these 20-watt drivers actually fill a medium-sized living room. I watched a comedy special at moderate volume and the dialogue stayed clear without needing a separate soundbar. If you're planning to use it for parties or background noise, it's more than adequate. Of course, if you're a true audiophile, you'll still want to hook up a sound system, but for everyday use it's a solid step up from the usual tiny drivers. Setup couldn't be simpler. You literally place the projector a foot or two from the wall, focus the lens, and you're done. No keystone correction menus to fiddle with, just slide the focus ring until the picture looks sharp. I mounted it on the ceiling in my bedroom and the whole process took less than 10 minutes. The ultra-short throw lens also means you don't have to worry about people walking in front of the beam and casting shadows on the screen, which is a huge plus if you've got kids or pets running around. I've also been using it as a second monitor for my laptop when I work from home. The 1080p resolution is sharp enough for spreadsheets and Zoom calls, and the big screen makes it feel less like staring at a tiny laptop display. The only hiccup there is that the built-in Google TV interface isn't ideal for desktop use, so I usually just mirror my screen instead of trying to navigate with the remote. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind before you hit buy. The fan noise is noticeable when you first turn it on, even if it quiets down later. It's not loud enough to ruin a movie, but it's something to consider if you're sensitive to background noise. Also, while the picture is bright, you still want to use it in a dim room for the best experience. If you're planning to watch in a living room with all the lights on, you might end up cranking the brightness and the colors can look a bit washed out. Overall, this projector punches well above its weight. It's portable, it looks great, and the built-in streaming makes it a true set-and-forget solution. If you've been wanting a big screen experience without the bulk or the hassle, this might be the one to grab. Link is below if you want to take a closer look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.